Hey there, folks! Welcome back to Senior Health Hub. Today, we're diving into something that could change the way you feel every single morning. Did you know your muscles could be shrinking by up to 3% every year after 60? Not just because of aging, but because of something you might be missing every single night? That's right. A silent crisis is happening while you sleep, and most seniors have no idea it's stealing their strength. Stick with me, because we're about to uncover 7 vitamins and 3 lifestyle secrets that can save your muscles, backed by real science and inspiring stories. Let's start with the hard truth. According to the National Institute on Aging, folks over 60 can lose 1 to 2 pounds of muscle every year. That's not just a number. It's the strength to climb stairs, carry groceries, or even stand up from your favorite armchair. The CDC says 93% of adults over 65 are missing at least one key nutrient that protects muscles during sleep. Without it, you're not just getting weaker. You're at higher risk for falls, which affect 1 in 4 seniors every year, leading to fractures, hospital stays, and even loss of independence. That's scary, but here's the good news. You can stop it. Let me tell you about Betty, a 68-year-old from Ohio. Betty used to walk 2 miles every morning with her dog, Max. But over time, she noticed her legs felt heavier, and getting up from her couch was a struggle. She thought, well, I'm just getting old. That's a common mistake, folks. Many seniors think muscle loss is just part of aging, ignoring early signs like tired legs or trouble lifting a 5-pound bag of flour. Betty's story could have ended with a fall, but she learned what we're sharing today and turned things around. The big lesson here? Muscle loss isn't your destiny. Small changes, starting tonight, can keep you strong, steady, and independent. Whether you're watching for yourself or a loved one, this video is your roadmap to staying active and enjoying life, whether that's playing with grandkids or gardening in your backyard. So, what's the first step to saving your muscles? Let's talk about why nighttime is the key to unlocking your strength. All right, folks, before we get to the vitamins, let us talk about something critical. Your muscles aren't just resting at night. They're in a repair mode that could make or break your strength. Miss this window, and you're letting muscle loss win. Stay with me, because understanding this could change everything. Here's the deal. When you sleep, your body flips a switch. Your parasympathetic nervous system, the repair crew, takes over, helping your muscles rebuild. This happens most during deep sleep, those 90 to 120 minutes each night, when your body is working hard to fix tiny tears in muscle fibers from daily activities like walking or lifting. A study from the American Academy of Sleep Medicine shows this repair process, called protein synthesis, is when your muscles grow stronger. But without the right nutrients, that crew shows up empty-handed, and your muscles weaken. Think of it like fixing a house. Daytime is when you use the house, walking, gardening, or chasing grandkids. Nighttime is when the repair team comes in to patch walls and strengthen beams. Without tools like vitamins, the job doesn't get done. That's why timing matters. Take John, a 72-year-old from Florida. John slept 8 hours a night, but still felt weaker every month. He couldn't keep up with his 3-mile walks anymore. Why? He was missing key nutrients at night, so his muscles weren't rebuilding. After learning what we're sharing today, John made simple changes and now walks those 3 miles without breaking a sweat. A big mistake seniors make is focusing only on daytime nutrition, like eating a protein-packed breakfast, but ignoring nighttime. Your muscles need fuel when they're repairing, not just when you're active. Get this right, and you'll wake up feeling stronger, not stiffer. Ready to give your muscles the tools they need? Let's start with the first vitamin, one you've probably ignored your whole life but could change everything. Vitamin number 7, magnesium, the muscle repair powerhouse. Now, let's get to the good stuff, folks. Our first vitamin is a game changer, and 80% of seniors are missing it. If you wake up with stiff, crampy legs, or feel like your muscles are tighter than a drum, this could be why. It's called magnesium, and it's the powerhouse your muscles need to repair while you sleep. Magnesium isn't just another supplement. It's like the oil that keeps your muscle engine running smoothly. A study from the University of Palermo found that seniors over 65 who took 250 milligrams of magnesium glycinate every night for 3 months saw a 34% boost in morning muscle function. That means less stiffness, fewer leg cramps, and even better sleep. Why? Magnesium activates enzymes that keep your muscle cells hydrated and oxygenated, preventing those tight, dehydrated fibers that make you feel achy. Here's a story to bring it home. Susan, a 66-year-old from Texas, used to wake up at 2 a.m. with leg cramps so bad she'd to pace her living room. She tried stretching and drinking more water, but nothing worked. Then she started taking 250 milligrams of magnesium glycinate 30 minutes before bed with a glass of warm water, about 8 ounces. Within 2 weeks, her cramps were gone. She slept through the night, and she could walk a mile without pain. That's the power of the right magnesium. Now, here's where folks mess up. Many think they're getting enough magnesium from foods like almonds or spinach, but you'd need to eat a pound of spinach to hit 250 milligrams. Good luck with that. Others take cheap magnesium oxide, which your body barely absorbs. It's like pouring water into a leaky bucket. Stick with magnesium glycinate. It's the premium fuel your muscles crave. Another mistake? Taking it with calcium supplements, which compete for absorption. Space them out by at least an hour. Here's how to do it right. Take 250 milligrams of magnesium glycinate about 30 minutes before bed with 8 ounces of warm water. No food, no multivitamins, just the good stuff. Think of it like giving your muscles a warm hug before they start their nightly repair. The lesson? Magnesium is your first step to unlocking stronger, less achy muscles. Ready for the next vitamin? It's the one that powers your muscles' electrical system, and you won't believe how many seniors are missing it. Vitamin number 6, B12, the nerve muscle connector. All right, folks, let's talk about a vitamin that's like the wiring for your muscles. If you've noticed your legs feel heavy, your balance is off, or you're struggling to keep up with simple tasks, this could be the missing link. It's vitamin B12. And it's critical for keeping your nerves and muscles talking to each other. Here's why B12 matters. Your brain sends signals to your muscles to move, repair, and grow. B12, specifically the active form called methylcobalamin, makes sure those signals get through loud and clear. A study in the Journal of Neurology found that seniors taking high-dose methyl B12 improved nerve muscle coordination by 49%. In just 8 weeks. Without enough B12, those signals get fuzzy, leading to weak legs, shaky balance, or that feeling of walking through wet cement. The scary part? As we age, our stomachs produce less acid to absorb B12 from food, so even meat eaters can be deficient. Let me tell you about Tom, a 70-year-old from California. Tom loved his daily walks, but he started struggling to climb stairs. His legs felt like they weighed 50 pounds. Here's a common mistake. Many folks take B12 in multivitamins, but those often use cyanocobalamin, a cheap form your body struggles to use. It's like trying to charge your phone with a frayed cord. Methyl B12 is the 5G of B12, fast and effective. Another error? Swallowing B12 pills with food, which relies on stomach acid. Instead, use a sublingual tablet that dissolves under your tongue, bypassing digestion. Take 1,000 micrograms an hour before bed. No water needed. The big lesson here is that B12 isn't just a vitamin. It's the communication system keeping your muscles in sync with your brain. Want to know what's next? It's a vitamin you thought was just for bones, but it's so much more. Vitamin number 5, D3, the muscle growth activator. Hey folks, you're doing great sticking with us. Now, let us talk about a vitamin you've probably heard of but might be using all wrong. If you think vitamin D is just for strong bones, you're missing half the story. After 60, vitamin D3 is a muscle growth activator, and missing it could be why you're feeling weaker every day. Here's the science. Vitamin D3 isn't just a vitamin. It's a hormone that flips on genes inside your muscle fibers, telling them to grow, store energy, and stay strong. A study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology showed that seniors taking 2,000 IU of D3 daily for 12 weeks boosted lower body strength by 18%. That's the difference between struggling to stand from a chair and walking a mile with ease. Without enough D3, your fast-twitch muscle fibers, the ones you need for balance and quick movements, shut down, increasing your risk of falls. In fact, a Swiss study found seniors with low D3 were twice as likely to need canes or walkers. Let me share Mary's story, a 65-year-old from New York. Mary loved her evening strolls, but she fell twice because her legs gave out. She was terrified of losing her independence. Her daughter suggested D3, and Mary started taking 2,000 IU after dinner with a tablespoon of peanut butter. After 12 weeks, she was standing up without wobbling and walking 2 miles again. That's the power of D3. Here's where folks go wrong. Many think sunlight is enough, but after 60, your skin makes less D3 from the sun. Others take D3 in the morning when absorption is lower. Nighttime is better, especially with a little healthy fat like peanut butter or a quarter of an avocado, which boosts absorption by 60%. Another mistake, taking too little. 1,000 IU might not cut it if your levels are low. Check with your doctor to test your D3 levels. Below 30 mg/ml means you need more. Here's the plan. Take 2,000 IU of D3 after dinner with a small fat source. It's like giving your muscles a spark plug to fire up growth overnight. The lesson? D3 is your muscle's engine. Keep it running. Next up, a vitamin that protects your muscles like armor. You won't want to miss this. Vitamin number 4, E, the muscle damage shield. All right, folks, we're halfway through our vitamin lineup, and this next one is a hidden gem. Your muscles are under attack every night from something called oxidative stress, and this vitamin is like armor to stop the damage. It's vitamin E, and it's a must for keeping your muscles strong and resilient. Here's how it works. At night, your body goes into deep repair mode, fixing muscle fibers worn out from daily activities. This creates inflammation, and unstable molecules called free radicals can damage your muscle cells. Vitamin E, specifically the natural form D-alpha tocopherol, wraps around those cells like a shield, blocking damage and speeding recovery. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors with higher vitamin E intake had 27% better physical performance, like stronger grip and faster walking speed. Let's talk about Frank, a 69-year-old from Arizona. Frank loved golfing, but after 18 holes, his muscles ached for days. He started taking 400 IU of natural vitamin E an hour after dinner on an empty stomach. Within weeks, his soreness was gone, and he could swing his club with more power. That's vitamin E protecting his muscles. A big mistake is using synthetic vitamin E, labeled DL-alpha tocopherol. It's like a flimsy umbrella in a storm. Useless. Stick with natural D-alpha tocopherol for real results. Another error? Thinking skin creams with vitamin E are enough. They don't reach your muscles. And don't take it with food. An empty stomach an hour after your last meal is best. so it hits your muscles during deep sleep. Here's the plan. Take 400 IU of natural vitamin E before bed. It's like putting a force field around your muscles. The lesson? Protect your muscles with E, and you'll stay active longer. Ready for the next one? It's the vitamin that turns your protein into real muscle power. 7. Vitamin number 3, B6, the protein metabolism booster. Tartar's 600 words. Hey folks, you're doing awesome keeping up. Now, let us talk about a vitamin that S, like the key to unlocking your protein, S potential. If you're eating protein but still losing muscle, this could be why. It's vitamin B6, and it's a game changer for seniors. Here's the deal. B6, specifically the active form P5P, helps your body turn dietary protein, like chicken, eggs, or shakes, into actual muscle tissue. It activates amino acid metabolism, the process that builds and repairs muscle fibers. A study in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that seniors with higher B6 levels maintained 22% more lean muscle mass over 3 years. Another study from Tufts University found B6 slows muscle protein breakdown at night by 18%. That's huge for staying strong. Let me tell you about Linda, a 67-year-old from Michigan. Linda drank protein shakes daily, thinking they'd keep her strong, but her arms and legs kept getting weaker. She started taking 50 milligrams of P5P an hour before bed with 8 ounces of water. After 3 months, she gained 2 pounds of muscle and felt more energy in the mornings. That's B6 making her protein work. Here's where folks mess up. Many think all B6 is the same, but cheap forms like pyridoxine HCl don't absorb as well, especially with slower digestion after 60. P5P is the active form your body uses directly. Another mistake? Taking B6 with food, which cuts absorption. Take it on an empty stomach, an hour before bed, with water only. Here's how to do it. 50 milligrams of P5P before bed. It's like giving your muscles a master chef to cook up stronger fibers. The lesson? B6 makes your protein work harder, so you don't waste it. We're almost at the top of our list. The next vitamin is one you thought was just for colds, but it's so much more. Vitamin number 3, B6, the protein metabolism booster. Hey folks, you're doing awesome keeping up. Now, let us talk about a vitamin that S, like the key to unlocking your protein ES potential. If you're eating protein but still losing muscle, this could be why. It's vitamin B6, and it's a game changer for seniors. Here's the deal. B6, specifically the active form P5P, helps your body turn dietary protein, like chicken, eggs, or shakes, into actual muscle tissue. It activates amino acid metabolism, the process that builds and repairs muscle fibers. A study in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that seniors with higher B6 levels maintained 22% more lean muscle mass over 3 years. Another study from Tufts University found B6 slows muscle protein breakdown at night by 18%. That's huge for staying strong. Let me tell you about Linda, a 67-year-old from Michigan. Linda drank protein shakes daily, thinking they'd keep her strong, but her arms and legs kept getting weaker. She started taking 50 milligrams of P5P an hour before bed with 8 ounces of water. After 3 months, she gained 2 pounds of muscle and felt more energy in the mornings. That's B6 making her protein work. Here's where folks mess up. Many think all B6 is the same, but cheap forms like pyridoxine HCl don't absorb as well, especially with slower digestion after 60. P5P is the active form your body uses directly. Another mistake? Taking B6 with food, which cuts absorption. Take it on an empty stomach, an hour before bed, with water only. Here's how to do it. 50 milligrams of P5P before bed. It's like giving your muscles a master chef to cook up stronger fibers. The lesson? B6 makes your protein work harder, so you don't waste it. We're almost at the top of our list. The next vitamin is one you thought was just for colds, but it's so much more. Vitamin number 2, C, the muscle healing hero. All right, folks, we're getting close to the top, and this vitamin is a surprise for many. You've been told vitamin C is for fighting colds, but for seniors, it's a muscle healing hero that works wonders while you sleep. Let's dive in. Vitamin C is essential for making collagen, the protein that holds your muscle fibers together, like the glue in a strong rope. Without enough collagen, your muscles become fragile, tear easily, and lose density. A study in the British Journal of Nutrition found that seniors with high vitamin C intake had a 67% lower risk of muscle loss. Another study from Oregon State University showed even mild C deficiency cuts collagen production by 25% in just 2 weeks. That means your muscles can't repair daily wear and tear. Here's a story to make it real. Robert, a 71-year-old from Georgia, loved walking with his grandkids, but joint pain slowed him down. He started taking 1,000 milligrams of liposomal vitamin C an hour after dinner. Within weeks, his aches eased, and he could play tag with his grandkids for 20 minutes straight. That's vitamin C rebuilding his muscles. A common mistake is using cheap vitamin C, like ascorbic acid, which can irritate your stomach. Liposomal or buffered forms are gentler and absorb better during sleep. Another error? Thinking orange juice is enough. It only gives you 60 milligrams per 8 ounces, nowhere near the 1,000 milligrams you need. Take it on an empty stomach, an hour after your last meal, for best results. Here's the plan: 1,000 milligrams of liposomal vitamin C before bed. It's like sending a repair team to stitch your muscles back together. The lesson? C keeps your muscles strong and flexible for years. Now, let's reveal the number 1 vitamin most seniors have never heard of. You won't believe its power. Vitamin number 1, K2, the muscle and bone builder. Folks, we've reached the top of our list, and this vitamin is the one 99% of seniors are missing. It's so powerful that skipping it could double your muscle loss overnight. It's called vitamin K2, and it's the secret to keeping your muscles and bones strong as you age. Here's why K2 is a big deal. It's like a traffic cop, directing calcium to your bones and muscles instead of your arteries. Without K2, calcium can build up in your blood vessels, making them stiff while your muscles and bones weaken. A study in the journal Nutrients found that seniors taking K2 for 12 weeks improved mitochondrial efficiency in their muscles by 55%, meaning their muscles burned energy better and lasted longer. Another study from the University of Maastricht showed K2 boosted leg strength by 37%. Most shocking? K2 deficiency doubled overnight muscle breakdown. Let me tell you about Eleanor, a 73-year-old from Pennsylvania. Eleanor struggled to get up from her recliner, and her legs felt wobbly. She started taking 120 micrograms of K2 MK7 with a teaspoon of coconut oil before bed. After 2 months, she was walking 3 miles and felt her legs were firmer than they'd been in years. That's K2 at work. Here's a big mistake. Thinking K1, found in greens like kale, is the same as K2. K1 helps blood clotting, but only K2 directs calcium to muscles. Another error? Taking K2 without fat, it's fat-soluble, so pair it with a teaspoon of peanut butter or coconut oil for 70% better absorption. Cheap K2 forms also don't last long in your body. MK7 stays active for 72 hours. Here's how to do it. 120 micrograms of K2 MK7 before bed with a small fat source. It's like telling your body, put calcium where it belongs. The lesson? K2 is the foundation for muscles that stay strong and steady. Vitamins are amazing, but they're only part of the solution. Let's talk about 3 lifestyle secrets to double their power. Beyond vitamins, 3 lifestyle secrets to save your muscles. All right, folks, you've got the 7 vitamins to save your muscles, but want to make them work twice as hard? These 3 lifestyle secrets will supercharge your strength and keep you moving with confidence. Let's dive in. Secret number 1. Protein power. Protein is the building block of muscle, and seniors need more than you might think. 0.5 to 0.8 grams per pound of body weight daily. For a 120-pound person, that's 60 to 96 grams, about 3 ounces of chicken, 2 eggs, and a cup of Greek yogurt spread across the day. A study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows this level of protein can boost muscle mass by 5% in 6 months. Take George, a 68-year-old from Colorado. George used to eat light dinners, thinking it was healthier, but he kept losing strength. He added 3 ounces of grilled chicken and a cup of Greek yogurt to his evening meal. After 6 months, he gained 3 pounds of muscle and could carry his 20-pound grandkid. A common mistake? Eating too little protein. Many seniors only get 30 grams a day, or piling it all in one meal. Spread it out, 20-30 grams per meal, like 2 eggs for breakfast, 3 ounces of salmon for lunch, and a protein shake for dinner. Secret number 2. Strength training. You don't need a gym to build muscle. Just 10-15 minutes of strength training 2 to 3 times a week. The American College of Sports Medicine says this can increase muscle mass by 5 to 10% in 12 weeks. Simple moves like chair squats or lifting 5-pound dumbbells work wonders. Nancy, a 70-year-old from Illinois, was scared of falling after a close call. She started doing 10 chair squats and lifting 5-pound weights twice a week. Now, she walks faster and hasn't had a stumble in months. A mistake? Thinking exercise is only for young folks or lifting too heavy, risking injury. Start small, 2-pound weights or bodyweight moves, and build up. Secret number 3. Quality sleep. Sleep is when your muscles rebuild, and 7 to 8 hours of deep sleep is non-negotiable. Poor sleep raises cortisol, a hormone that breaks down muscle. The National Sleep Foundation says consistent bedtimes and a dark, quiet room boost deep sleep. Henry, a 74-year-old from Nevada, used to watch TV until midnight. He started going to bed at 10 p.m., using blackout curtains and avoiding coffee after 2 p.m. His sleep improved, and he felt less tired. A mistake? Staying up late on phones or skipping a sleep routine? Try turning off screens an hour before bed and relaxing with a book. The lesson? Pair your vitamins with protein, exercise, and sleep, and your muscles will thank you. Let's wrap this up with a plan to get you started tonight. Your action plan. Start saving your muscles. Tonight, folks, you've just learned the 7 vitamins and 3 lifestyle secrets to stop muscle loss and stay strong. Ready to feel steadier, stronger, and more independent? Here's your step-by-step plan to start tonight, plus a few stories to inspire you. Let's recap. Our 7 vitamins, magnesium, B12, D3, E, B6, C, and K2, each tackle a piece of the muscle loss puzzle, from repair to growth to protection. The 3 lifestyle secrets, protein, strength training, and quality sleep, make those vitamins work harder. Together, they're your ticket to walking tall, playing with grandkids, and living life on your terms. If you're feeling overwhelmed, don't worry. We've got a simple 4-week plan for beginners. Week 1, start with 250 milligrams of magnesium glycinate and 2,000 IU of D3 before bed. Week 2, add 1,000 micrograms of methyl B12 and 20 grams of protein to your dinner, like 3 ounces of chicken. Week 3, include 120 micrograms of K2 MK7 and 10 minutes of chair squats twice a week. Week 4, complete the lineup with vitamin C, E, and B6, and aim for a 10 p.m. bedtime. Take Dorothy, a 69-year-old from Oregon. She followed this plan and, after 2 months, could walk 3 miles, lift her 15-pound grandkid, and felt 10 years younger. You can do this too. A big mistake is trying everything at once and giving up. Start small and build the habit. Another error? Buying cheap vitamins that don't work. Look for magnesium glycinate, methyl B12, and K2MK7. Quality matters. And please, talk to your doctor before starting, especially to check your vitamin D3 or B12 levels. If your D3 is below 30 Angry ml, you might need a higher dose for a while. Now, it's your turn to act. Drop in the comments. Which vitamin or tip are you trying first? And where are you watching from? Chicago, Miami, or somewhere else? We read every comment and love seeing how far this message reaches. If this video helped you, hit that like button so more seniors can find it. Subscribe and tap the bell icon for more tips to keep you strong and unstoppable. And if you're watching for a parent, spouse, or friend, share this with them. It could save their independence. Want a sneak peek at what's next? Our next video reveals 5 surprising foods that destroy your muscles and how to avoid them. You won't want to miss it. The big lesson? Small changes tonight can keep you strong for years. You've got the knowledge. Now go make it happen. We're rooting for you, and we'll see you in the next one.